Alright, we're gonna go fire up some braziers once we return home. Oh, actually, let's do some collecting of stuff along the way. It's what a wise witch would do. Wouldn't you know? Has anybody ever bothered to go looking up the old original episodes of Sesame Street? I bring it up because just saying a wise witch would know reminded me of Wanda the Witch from Sesame Street, which was just kind of one of the interludes that they used to do back then. Everything had to do with the letter W. Somebody out there must know. Can't just be me. Okay. Alright, we're just going to set them up. So, do I just click on them? Okay, yeah. A strong force pulls the feather down into the large basin like a magnet. It bursts into a bright flash of light as cold flames engulf its essence. The dog hairs take a moment to fall from your fingers, fluttering down into the basin one by one. The fur bristles into foul-smelling coils before erupting into a cold green flame. You gently squeeze the globs of wet slime from your satchel into the basin. The mucus bubbles and pops before cold flames reduce it to a fine, odorless ash. You drop the stone into the basin with a resounding chiming sound. Fractures trace across the pebble before it cracks open and a cold green light swallows it within its flames. The emerald flames of the braziers play strange shadows across the stone doorway. You watch as fingers of shadow crawl up the rock face and crack open the solid granite like stale bread. The stone crumbles away into darkness, revealing a yawning stairway descending down into the cold earth. After you, madam. Hello? Oh, really? This is where we're going, huh? Encased inside a gilded crystal coffin lies the body of a young woman. Though she sleeps in an enchanted slumber, her ageless features express a deep sadness. The sound of cloven hooves echo against the marble floor as the goat comes to your side. Quite something, isn't she? Do you remember bringing her to me? I brought her to you. Why? Who is she? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is you brought her lifeless form to my doorstep and begged me to save her soul. Save her from what? And why is she asleep? Why, from the 12 wicked souls whom you said wronged her in life. Villains who deceived her and cheated her and broke her spirit. Is she in this room right now with us? And as we agreed, here she will sleep until our contract is fulfilled, until you bring me those 12 wicked souls. What? I remember no such contract. Our pact is binding regardless of what you do, or do not, remember. At the goat's words, you feel something hard and dark locked away in the depths of your heart. It speaks the truth. And just why should I do your bidding? Seems like a lot of bothersome trouble to me. What do I care about some sleeping beauty? Bring me the 12 souls and I will release the sleeping maiden from her slumber. Our agreement will be fulfilled. Who knows, in time you may even remember why you brought her to me in the first place. Or you can simply return to the comfort of your little hovel, where you will waste away until the weeds grow so thick that not even your shears will be able to cut you free. And your mind will stay as empty as that grimoire of yours. But it is a big decision to make so hastily. Why don't you sleep on it? A heavy weight fills your marrow. Your eyelids flutter, barely able to stay open. What have you done to me? I can't stay awake. Okay, I think I know what the mystery is, but I also have two alternate theories going on in my head. But okay, so we ended up here, but let me open that up, making sure nothing changed there. Good morning. I trust you've made up your mind. Will you collect the souls I've asked for, or would you prefer to stay stuck in this festering swamp? All right. No need to get your horns in a twist. I'll do as you ask. You haven't given me much choice. Splendid. As it happens, I can already sense the first 4 souls we seek. 2 are in the forest, another in the swamp to the north, and the last in the fields to the south. Could you be more specific? Near a shapely stump? Perhaps inside a tree with a face by an overgrown mushroom grove? What do I look like, a compass? Go out there and look for yourself. All right, we're in a new chapter, The Sleeping Maiden. What do you want me to press? I think you wanted me to come here. I don't know. But we got to find these souls. We know some of them are in the forest, so I'm actually planning on starting there, since we're already familiar with that place. But no trip should be taken without first grabbing some crappa. Nope. I remember always getting stuck by that rock the first time I played it, where when you come here, you gotta go back out the way you came. All right, let's go back here. We haven't seen any more hearthstones, and I don't know if I have the... Oh, it is brighter here. Which other ones do we have open now? Oh, you know what? It must be through that gate. So it's still, everything is through this part, which may make this a longer game than I thought it was going to be. That's always good. Wait. Okay. This stuff wasn't here before. Oh, I didn't notice there were icons on the map for your quests before. Well, la-di-da. It's almost like these guys are making a really good game here. Let's see what has changed. Never know what you're going to need. Oh, come here, frog. The quiet music, the beautiful art. This is a very chill game, and I'm all about this. I could do this all day, and I have. Nothing about that, huh? I don't know if that just signifies, hey, fairies are going to be around here. Whoop. The controls are not hard. I don't know why I have such a difficulty with them. And I'm sure any answer any of you could come up with would just be insulting, so I'm not asking. Even if it is correct. Like, I would play this type of, like, Harvest Moon type of game like this, or what the hell is the good Harvest Moon called now? I played it. I've played a bunch of it. I love it. Why can I not think of it? It's... Oh, everybody loves it, and so much work was put into it. Ah, what the hell? I have no idea. That's the problem. I do feel like I have played perhaps too many games now at this point where I can't remember their names. It'd be one thing if it's like a game that was, it was okay, but no, this was a good game and I just don't. Oh, hello. Quartermaster. Oh, hello there. Sorry, I think I managed to get most of this debris off the road. Looks like you've made a fine wreck. What on earth happened to your cart? Yes, well, you see, I was sent on a very important mission by order of my captain. The bear. The bear, you say? What sort of mission? It's my job to make sure the lakeshore camp is well stocked with provisions, but most importantly, a steady supply of honey for the bear's favorite mead. I was just on my way back from the apiary with a cart full. Careful. I was just on my way back from the apiary with a cart full when a deer or something darted out of nowhere. Jostled my poor mule so bad that she broke her bridle and ran off. My own heart nearly leapt out of my ribcage. Piled the darn cart right into the ditch. She did. I didn't see the she did at the end. Now every barrel is smashed and I can't bring myself to report back empty-handed. The bear will have my guts for garters, I'm sure of it. This bear sounds like quite a brute. Oh, you don't know the half of it. If he doesn't get his honey mead, heads will roll. Maybe you could lend me a hand? I can't very well put this broken cart back together. No, nothing like that. Could you take a message to the sergeant of the Lakeshore camp? He's a reasonable fellow. Let him know what happened, and maybe he can get me out of this bind. You can get to the Lakeshore camp if you follow the road to the northwest of here. I need to stay with the cart and assess the damages. Oh, dear. Wait, what? Oh, I was like, Field word pet. Wait, what? Oh. Why could I click on it, though? Oh, that's very strange. I don't know what to make of that. Huh. Okay. You know what? I should make a trap for some more morsels. Oh, I need more these things. Oh yeah, and it only does, like, you see how I can just build a bunch of those now? Oh, I do get something different. Rodent lard. I don't remember that either. Huh, let's take a look at that. Everybody likes a good rodent lard. Useful for cooking in a pinch, but some find the flavor off-putting. I can understand. Okay, so what I want to do... Yeah, so we're tracking the bear. It's the western edge of the forest. That's not the right button. Okay, way over there. Alright, let's head that way. Collect stuff along the way. I don't want another bird. I want a squirrel this time. Oh. Plus, they give a lot more meat. And I think the only other thing you get with the birds is feathers, which, I don't know, maybe it's worth getting some more of those for something in the future. But it's not like it's hard to get materials to build more of those nets. So I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, I know, I didn't want to go there. Plus, I don't know that I can add any more slots to my inventory right here. So I'd rather not hang on to things if I don't need to. So I'm assuming I have to go into there? Yeah. Dingus. Hey, where do you think you're going? And Dongus. Yeah, no one but us soldiers are allowed inside the lakeshore camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news of your quartermaster. I need to speak with your sergeant. Urgent? Only thing that's urgent is line for the latrine, or if the captain hasn't had his drink. That's right. Captain Bear is in a right foul mood. You can't come in unless you want a good thrashing. You heard him. It's dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail old granny like you near that beast. Yeah, but who are we to say what's good for her health? Yeah, you're right. We might be convinced to look the other way if we was fairly compensated. Right, fairly compensated, of course. We'd be sticking our necks out after all. Well, I do have gold coins. There, I expect you two can divide them evenly amongst yourselves? Right, 1 for you and 2 for me. What? You mean 2 for me and 1 for you? I'm the one who does all the real guarding around here. You still owe me for that game of dice you lost. You cheated me. Give me them coins. Alright, that's how we take care of that. What in the hell is happening here? Huh. Oh. The Bear, a large, ferocious soldier with many a self-aggrandizing story to tell. Blood, an amount of sanguine fluids, can be used to give life or hex it away. We got a mending poultice, which is a sign that this guy can cause pain. As you cautiously approach, the bear drains, not beard rains, wow. The bear drains the last of his enormous tankard and smashes it against the head of a nearby soldier, knocking the hapless man to the ground. And then I walloped him just like that. So next time I catch any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skewer you like a fish and leave your guts for the gulls. Suddenly noticing that his drink has gone dry, the bear bellows. More mead, you yellow-bellied worms! More drink! Bring me my delicious honey mead. So he's upset about that. Say, now that's a funny-looking helmet soldier. I ever tell you the time I crushed the bucket-headed barbarians of the Western Mountains? You decide that now is a good time to leave the bear to his ramblings rather than make yourself an unfortunate prop in his war stories. Trembling soldiers. Oh, there's the sergeant. Brewing equipment. Well, here's the sergeant. The frenetic-looking officer shouts hurried orders at whoever will listen, but most of the camp soldiers are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man the gates! You over there, secure the perimeter. We just need to hold out a little longer. Sir, we're running out of men. Where's the damn shipment of honey? You step over an unconscious footman to address the man in charge. I might be able to answer that question. Who let this old bat into the camp? I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of cart trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Oh, curse my rusty breeches. Without that honey and other supplies, we can't make the honey mead. The bear's gonna flatten the whole camp when he finds out. The camp looks half-flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, the bear is the greatest warrior there ever was, which is grand and all when we're fighting the enemy, but once we set up camp, he likes to use us poor sods as playthings to reenact his conquests. And the only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking. Guzzles up so much honey mead, we have to brew it right here in the camp just to keep up. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we can ever calm the bear down. He'll smash us all into paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear is so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's about time he received a dose of his own medicine. You inspect the brass contraption. A tank here, a hopper there. The bitter smell of alcohol is infused into the well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is really just a fancy cauldron. This seems simple enough. I should be able to concoct just the potion for your troubles. Sure, if you think it'll help, but you'll need to fuel the darn thing first. Our supplies are a mess, so you have to figure it out on your own. You open it to inspect its complicated innards. How difficult could it be? Okay, so we need a cinder box. We've got twigs. We also need jars of water. Okay. Ooh, meaty morsels, grain. A small pile of grain recently threshed. Reedy twine. I almost didn't see that there. Alright, so we're going to need water. We know where to get that. I'm guessing those end up going into... So, I think earlier those embers went out either after a certain amount of time you collect them, or when I went into the water, or I'm just crazy and it didn't happen at all. But I think the cinder box might keep them as cinders. I just have no idea where to get it from. But I should be able to make... Oh wait, I can make a cinder box. Okay. Specially packed for maximum combustibility, it burns longer than one would expect. Useful against dryads. Well, we'll craft one because we need one. In the meantime, though, we need more of these. I've got 2. Now I've got 5. Those are the 5 that I need for water. Nope, we're not leaving. Not yet, at least. Which is good. Maybe I can find some more gold coins, too. Back here. Give me your goop. Oh, I guess I can do them all at once, huh? All right. But while we're here... I wish I could adjust the... which thing I have selected by the shoulder buttons instead, because I kind of have to take my hands off, or my thumbs off to move those things. I don't feel like that's optimum. I didn't get any gold coins this time. Strange. Okay, so now we'll head back from whence we came, making sure to collect things as we go, because you never know. Is this the thing? No, just the soldier. Okay. You slosh cool, clear water into the brewery's main tank. Not the best base for potion brewing, but you want to preserve that honey mead flavor. With the heat of a cinder box, you set the stove chamber of the brewery alight. It will bring the tank to a rolling boil. You snap kindling into pieces and scatter it into the bottom compartment of the brewery. Should be fuel enough for the job. With a hiss of steam and the sound of boiling water, the rattling brewery is ready for the next step in the process. Of course, I'll need honey for the mead. That quartermaster said he was coming back from the apiary in the fields, so I best try there. Then I'll need a proper magical binder and a token of the bear to seal the spell. Something in this camp ought to do the trick. The frothing... Oh, why is it telling me that? Oh, okay, so yeah, we need honey, metamorphosis elixir, and a torn teddy bear. Okay. Interesting. Through the open tent flap, you catch a glimpse of pillaged trinkets and treasure scattered about the spacious interior. You surmise that one of these precious objects might contain enough magical essence to use as a token of the bear. Your eyes have only a moment to linger upon the giant fur-lined bed before a hand pulls the door flap shut. The sergeant gives you a disapproving glare as he ushers you away. Hey, you can't go in there. This is the bear's personal tent. You know the kind of hell that would break loose if he finds out someone's been snooping? Don't worry. I'll be careful. It seems like your men are keeping him distracted anyway. No way, no how. If you think this is bad, just wait until he finds out there's no more honey mead. If you're so afraid of that stomping brute, why don't you just slip away into the night? Surely it would prolong your life a little. And to abandon all my friends? We soldiers got to stick together. It's our only chance. If only there was some way to stand up to the bear. Say, you're good with magical doodads and whatsits, right? What if you made me some sort of protective charm or talisman? Then I could maybe have a chance against that monster without getting my head stoved in. If I make you a protective talisman, will you let me into this tent? I suppose I wouldn't have much to worry about if you did. Interesting. I was going in there for the teddy bear thing. I didn't expect all the rest of that. So maybe that is still where the teddy bear is, but it's just kind of like a quest inside of a quest. Okay, so let's see. We need this metamorphosis thing as well. A wicked gemstone, the crystallized essence of evil insofar as it can be contained, and the metamorphosis elixir. Careful you don't mix the two parts together, there's no tell what will change. Okay, I need all kinds of things I haven't had before here, huh? We've got dryad fruit, bug ichor, changeling roots, we've got that at least. Whoop, wasn't done. This wicked gemstone, I've got the embers and the stones for it. I have the stones for it. I need more dog hair again, it looks like. And this protective talisman projects a magical shield around the bearer, protecting them from harm. So that's what you need the wicked gemstone for. Magic paste. I haven't come across that so far. Oh, I see it up in the spot now. In wicker work. Magic paste is an omnipurpose miraculous adhesive. It takes dragonfly wings, which we've never seen, and a jar of milk. Interesting. In other words, a lot of different things. You know, what I'm thinking is I'm going to make another episode break here. I'd like to play this some more. I'm enjoying it. So, I will leave you guys right here. See you on the next one.